Hi, Daniel Bundang here. Thanks for watching my first video tutorial. Today, I'll be showing you the song Let It Be by the Beatles. Along the way, I'll be talking about a few basic fundamentals, like how to read a chord diagram, how to follow a lyric and chord sheet, and I'll even sprinkle in a little bit of music theory, not only to show you how it's played, but how it's made. The first part of this video is catered to beginners. Once you understand these concepts, we'll be stepping up to the bigger chord voicings, as well as some guitar riffs and fills. Let's begin by looking at the chords for Let It Be. As mentioned before, the first part is for beginners, so if you know the full chords, you can play them instead of the voicings I have here. If you've never seen a chord diagram before, it's easy to understand. It's just the picture of the guitar vertically up and down. So the vertical lines represent the 6 strings, the most right being your little E string, or your first string, and the most left being your big E string, or your 6th string. The dots, they represent your fingers, and the X's and O's represent which strings to mute or not play, and which strings can ring openly. For the first 2 chords, you'll only need one finger to play them. The C chord can be played by placing your index or your first finger on the first fret of your 2nd string. This note is C. Be sure to arch every knuckle, because we'll be playing the G and the E strings as well, like this. These notes make up a basic C major triad. C, E, and G. Next is the G chord. Start by placing your ring finger or your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of your 1st string. This note is G. You will play the 2nd and 3rd strings as well, like this. The 3rd chord is A minor. You will need 2 fingers to play the A minor chord. Start by playing a C major chord. Now add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of your 3rd string. This note is A. If you play the top 3 strings again, you will get an A minor triad. A, C, and E. Notice how it sounds darker than the major chords. Finally, we have the F chord. We can begin by leaving our first 2 fingers on the A minor chord and adding our 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of our 4th string. This note is F. If you play the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, you will have an F major triad, or an F major chord. You can play the 1st string to make it an F major 7 chord, or mute it with the underside of your 1st finger, like this. That way, if you accidentally hit it, it won't be heard. Now that we have covered how to play each chord, let's move on to the different sections of the song, like intro, verse, and chorus. Here, we will see each section of the song Let It Be, also the lyrics, and the chords written above. To organize the guitar parts, we need to group them up into 3 progressions. First progression begins on C, then goes to G, A minor, then F. Each chord gets played twice with the down strum, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, G, G, A minor, F. Back to C. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, G, G, A minor, F, and C. The second progression is similar to the first. Just skip the A minor chord in the 2nd bar. Now you have C, G, F, and C, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, G, G, F, and C, C. Again. 2, 3, 4. C, C, G, two progressions make up the intro and the verse. Finally, we have the third progression. The third progression is like the first progression, except it begins on A minor. Then it will go to G, then to F, and back to C. After, you play the second progression again, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, G, G, F, and C. C again, C, G, F, and C. These are the three main sections of the song. To practice, play along with the song, or play along with the metronome, gradually increasing the tempo until you can play the song up to speed. Now, let's move on to the full chords, guitar riffs, and fills. For this, we'll use the basic triads as our foundation. Take your C major triad and add your second finger to the second fret of your fourth string, E, and add your third finger to the third fret of your fifth string, C. Notice how it just doubled up some of the notes of the C major triad. C, E, and G. G is played with the G major triad, but now the first finger will go on the first or the second fret of your fifth string, B. Then your second finger will go to the third fret of your sixth string, G. You'll strum all 6 strings like this. The A minor chord is close. Just add the note E on the second fret of your fourth string. To do so, we have to rearrange our fingers a bit. Your third finger will replace your second finger, and your second finger goes to E. Strum from the fifth string, or A, down. Finally, we have the F chord. Just flatten your first finger to hold 2 strings in the first fret. This is called a bar. Or you can play the full bar if you're more of an intermediate player. The rhythm and the progressions are all the same, except we will do a fill in between the F and the C chord at the end of the second progression. We're going to walk down from the F in the F chord to E on the second fret, then followed by the open D string, finally leading us back to the C chord. One more time, close up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before the guitar solo, there's an extended version of the fill, except it goes down a little bit lower, like this. One more time. Close up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, G, F, E, D, C, B. That's pretty much it. Again, practice these along with the song or counting along with the metronome. If you like this video and like to see more, please hit the like button below and subscribe for new video tutorials. Thanks again, and see you next time.